I just saw that Simon Whistler published a video on Foucault's Panopticon prison. It's something that I mentioned several times in my videos, and I haven't seen the new video, but it's important for me to. Sometimes I see things that create really strong reactions, emotional reaction. In me, and I just feel that I have to stress out an issue, even if it's something that I've spoken about many times before, because it's so important. I live for many years, and up to this day, up to this moment, in a prison which is much, 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 much worse than anything that Foucault could have imagined. I'm constantly monitored all the time, and every time that I do something that some scumbag from the Shabak, thinks that it deserves like a comment, I'm getting like a noise from somewhere, from like either like a honk from outside or electrical device in the house. A phone beeps, or and they even the Shabak also have the ability to control like non-smart devices, not only like TVs and phones and iPad, but also even things like electrical pot, like something like that, because it's enough to change the current or the voltage by by a very small amount in order to create a noise with almost any electrical machine in the house. And that's where I live, and the purpose of this hell is just to drive me crazy. That's the purpose, because that's the where they want me to be. They want me to be locked in a asylum, in a mental asylum, so they can like treat me as a farm animal without the inspection of no one. And that's like that for years now. It's a long time that it's like that, and it's still like that up to this moment. That's where I live, in a place which is much worse than any panopticon. And of course, it's all mandated by the Israeli government, and of course, without a trial and without, nobody ever spoke to me about it. It's just, torture as a way of life that is mandated by the government for the sole reasons is that, according to their view, I belong to like a under-human species, a species of humans that is less than them in some way, and that's why I deserve to be treated worse than any prisoner in the history of mankind. That's the way it is. Of course, as you all know, I represent a race which is superior to humanity in ways that you can't even imagine. And I've already seen the evidence for that. And no, they don't like the fact that their representative is treated like less than human and less than an animal. And yes, Artsut Abrit, the United States of America, will be punished severely for these things. Yes, they are. We look at the United States of America, we look at them as a power that has a great authority here in Israel, and the fact that they are okay with this fact, that's the way that the representative is treated up until now. This fact it's not the only fact, but it's another brick in the wall, another reason for a tremendous punishment that will infect the United States in a way that most people in the United States right now cannot even imagine. As I said many times, I will repeat myself because it's important enough. No, the United States will not be annihilated from the face of the earth like the state of Israel. In Israel, there will be no living soul. We promise. There will be no living soul in the country, in the historic land of Israel. There will not be one living soul. It will not be the situation in the United States of America, but it's going to be horrible nevertheless. It will not be the same country. They will cease to be an international superpower. The population will decrease, the number will be decreased severely, and their power will decrease severely. They will not be annihilated like the Israelis, but they will be punished severely for things that they still do up until now, up until this moment. This is currently the situation. It's not something that stopped. It's like that. I live in a worse prison than the things that the philosopher Foucault could have even imagined. His panopticon is nothing compared to what I am subjected to all my life up until now. And the United States could have stopped it any time they wanted. They only needed to slap the dog in its ass. Israel is this little dog, that's what it is. They cannot do anything without the authority of the United States of America. If the United States of America think that they can relinquish their authority, or they can, hide behind the facade of we are not world police, so they are wrong. And they will be proven wrong in the only way that is left for us to do it, which means destruction of considerable amount of the land area of the United States of America. Of course, with the inhabitants in it.